Hello, class. I just recently came back from Florida and was on the beach and collected some shells. And I thought that we would draw a pencil drawing of them. And did you know they all have special names? These are the ones that I collected. I collected a worm shell, and I collected cat's paws shells. Do they look like cat's paws? And shark eye shells. They've inspired me to do a drawing about the shells. And we're going to learn a little bit about shading and different mark making with the pencil. Let's get started now. I like to hold my pencil like this when I'm sketching. Can you see that? People like to write holding their pencil like this, but I'm going to try sketching holding my pencil like this. Can you see that? With the thumb on the bottom and 4 fingers on the top. All we're gonna need for this lesson is paper, a piece of paper, and a pencil. And I laid it down on the table, and it's laid the long way, the horizontal way. So we're gonna make like a landscape scene. So I was very much inspired by the seashell. So when I draw this picture, I'm gonna tell a story that was inspired by the seashells that I picked up. Once upon a time, there was a kitty cat. I'm gonna draw a little kitty cat up here on the top of the page. And he decided to go fishing. Here's his eyes, his cute little nose, his mouth, whiskers, and he's looking down at the water. And he's got a boat. So here's the boat. Nice boat here. Oh, he needs a sail on it. He's going to go fishing, and here's his cat's paws, like the shell. These are called cat's paws shells. They look just like a cat's paw because see the little lines on there? Those are the little paws on a cat. They actually look like that. Look at these cat's paws. So he's got the cat paw shells to hold onto a fishing pole. Here's the fishing pole. He's thinking, I really want to have some fish to eat. Let me see. I think I'm gonna bait the fish with a worm. This is called a worm shell. Isn't that cool? It's pointy and it has ridges and segments like a worm. This was a real rare find. I was pretty excited to find that. I was lucky when I was out shell collecting that day. So here's the worm shell. And then let me see now. I think that there's some fish that all of a sudden they see the worm. Yum, 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 yum. So I'm going to draw some fish. They want to eat that. So he's thinking, oh, goody, goody. They're going to go after my bait. There they are. And then you know what else was drawn? Here, I forgot some water. We need some water in our picture. A big old shark was attracted to the worm right there. So I'm going to draw a shark. And then he's got shark's eyes here, this shark eye shells that were inspired. These are shark's eyes. They're supposed to look like actual eyes on a shark. Do you think they do? I think they do. You want to see the back of them? That's what the back of them look like. That cool? Just like that. He's looking there. He's getting hungry too. Do you think a kitty cat would like to eat a shark? There we go. Now we're going to talk about shading now. We're going to make the water nice and dark. I'm going to cover the whole area that's water with a really dark shading. I'm going to start over here. I'm still holding on to my pencil like this, making it very, very dark. See how I'm using the edge, making it nice and dark, pressing down as hard as I can. I'm going to leave a little bit here so we can see where the hook went. The water's dark. Really hard, like this. Do you see how I'm shading around the characters? I'm still pressing really hard, getting the darkest I can out of the lead pencil. Trying to get it as even and as dark as I can get it. Oh, you know what? I'm seeing some bubbles. I'm going to take my eraser coming from the shark. Bubbles up to the top. Maybe here with the fishies. You see how I'm getting a lighter? That's what's kind of fun about when you make it the shading really dark. You can make some really cool marks just using your eraser. Now, sometimes in the water, since we shaded this very dark, we can come back and make some really cool ripples in the water. Like this, using the eraser. Kind of a cool effect. Now we're going to take a lighter shade on the sky. Same way, I'm holding my pencil, but I'd like you to go a little bit lighter on the top. Not as dark as in the water, and I'm going to show you something real fun that we're going to do with it once we shade in the sky. It's kind of a windy day. Cat's pretty excited because he's being real successful with attracting the fish with that worm. He's going to have a really delicious feast. So I'm going around the sail and around the cat. And it's a windy day. You can almost see the wind. I think, you know what? Some clouds are coming around. So I'm going to take my eraser again and I'm going to go like this. And I'm going to make the shape of clouds. Can you see that? I think I might need to outline them a little bit. Let me see, I'm going to make another one right here. Small one so it looks farther away. Oh, you know what? We're going to use a little bit of a dotting technique because it's looking like it might rain. These clouds are looking a little bit gray. There's rain in those clouds. You see that? Whoops, my pencil kind of slipped a little bit there. I just want dots. That's called dotting. Rain clouds. Uh-oh, kitty cat, you better be thinking about going in. It's starting to rain. Here we go, it's raining. There's the dotting. I think our kitty cat needs some nice soft fur. So I'm taking the pencil again and I'm just going to make some little strokes that sort of look like hair. See that? Up and down. And then you know what was really cool about these cat's paws? Kind of had fingers like a cat. So I'm going to make that look even more like cat's paw shells, which inspired this picture. Like that? Making them a little bit darker. I'm going to color in the fishing pole a little bit more so it looks like more like he's holding on to it. Nice big fishing pole, right? Darkening that. I'm going to darken in his eyes. Maybe he needs a darker nose and a little bit of dotting there for his whiskers. Let me see, I think that's about good. I think I'm gonna do something inside his mouth. This is called scoring. Back and forth. He's got kind of a crazy inside his mouth. Maybe I'm gonna make his teeth. Outline his teeth and put a little bit of texture in his teeth. Does he look kind of scary? And then I think I want to put a little bit of, what would you call these? These are called scales on our fish. Oh, I think I'm going to make parallel scoring lines on the fins. Straight lines that don't touch are called scoring or parallel lines. And I'm outlining my fish so they stick out a little bit. I collected the lighter sand on a beach called Lover's Key. It was beautiful white sand, and I stuck it in a bottle. And then this sand I was on Sanibel Island, right off of the Gulf. It's a little bit darker, along with my wonderful shells. It was a great time. Hope you enjoyed the drawing project and the story. I think our little kitty cat had a delicious meal of shark and fish. He was a real good fisherman, weren't ya? Let's go get the shark. Let's give him the shark to eat. Here, kitty, 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 here's your shark. Yum, 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 yum. Yum, 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 yum. Got a great meal now. Eat, kitty. Oh, looky, he's looking at the worm shell.
He smells the ocean.